Well, Gary, just Monday morning now. Just go over the weekend's game first. It's another game where we did dominate for large spells, but again we were empty-handed. How would you review the game?
Mistakes have been costly, not only Saturday but in a number of games this season. And I think from Saturday's performance, in both boxes, mistakes cost us. Whether it's a missed chance in the attacking box or defensively a mistake. So yeah, that's been our downfall.
We go over the goals. The first goal was quite an obvious mistake, wasn't it? The second one probably did have a slice of fortune to it, but as you say, Paul McCallum's a dangerous player, and when he's presented with a chance like that, he does finish them.
Yeah.
And then the third one was another set piece. Is that stuff we're working on today, going ahead to tomorrow's game?
No, not only have we worked on it today, organisation from set plays, everybody knows their roles, from a corner, from a wide free kick, from a deep free kick, we know our roles, and on a match day, the players have to take charge of that. So our preparation today will be no different, but going into Tuesday's game against Solihull, they're going to ask some questions of our back line. So we have to make sure that we're responsible and take action. If the ball was delivered into your area, that you go and attack it and get a first contact on it.
I was going in probably when we played him last, right at the start of the season. I think people were expecting us to be at the opposite end of the table to where we are at now, and we did ultimately lose the game up there, but they've shown everyone what a really good side they are this season, haven't they?
They're a very good side. Tim Flowers, the manager there, has done an outstanding job, and they're very, very organised, compete very well, very, very strong.
Yeah, it's all right.
Sorry.
Going back to Solihull, Gary, you said they're quite effective. Their last questions of our defence.
Yeah, no, they're very effective. They will ask questions. They'll compete. They're physical. They can play. They've got different qualities within their team. So we're going to have to be right on it. And they've had an outstanding season. So we have to be right up for this challenge.
And they got their way of playing, should we say, and they've been very good at it this season. Very physical, very in your face. They're very good from set plays as well. Is that something we have to be aware of tomorrow?
Yeah,
night?
we have to be. Yeah, that's a strength of theirs, and they're very effective at it. So as I say, they'll ask questions of us, and we have to stand up to that challenge. And it's no different to any game that we go into in terms of the organisation, set plays and what have you. And the players will be drilled today. They'll know what to expect come Tuesday evening, and we'll be ready for it.
Do we play some of our more slightly physical players for this game? Does the lineup change in that way?
I don't think we've got too many physical players. The way that we've set the squad up. But yeah, I'll have a look at that and see where we go with that.
Does that lead us into this next question, where teams play us and they think, "Oh, Aldershot, they're a great footballing side, but they could be got at by playing this way against them"?
I don't know what the opposition think. They'll have their ways of trying to combat the way we play, and they'll see strengths and weaknesses in our game. But my concern is trying to get us a win, and it's been too long coming, and we have to get that win as soon as we can.
And how has the atmosphere been today? I know you've only been in for a couple of hours already this morning, but it was such a hard defeat to take for everyone, wasn't it? Especially after a positive performance at Dagenham. It's sort of, that seems long forgotten about now, doesn't it?
Well, it does, yeah, and that's gone. That's history. It's finished. Saturday's finished. I've not seen too many of the players this morning, but it's my job to get them up for the game on Tuesday, and come kick-off time, they'll be fine.
Is it a good chance to forget about a bad result when there's a game so soon after?
Only if you get a good result, yeah. But it gives us an opportunity to try and get a result. It's as simple as that. And you can stew on it for the whole week, but we've got an opportunity on Tuesday evening to do it. So we have to make sure, and the only way we can do it is everybody having a go and everybody you know, supporting one another and getting, you know, working hard for each other. It's as simple as that. There's no easy way about it. There's no solution apart from working hard for one another to try and put this or to turn this around.
When the fixture list has been quite sparse, I guess, where we've only had a few games in the space of 6 weeks, now they're coming thick and fast. So if it does shift and we do get a run, is it good to have that long run of games where you can build some momentum?
We need to build some momentum, that's for sure. You know, we need to pick up points, and if the games are coming thick and fast, and you know, hopefully we can get onto that winning run. We need to. There's no getting away from it or denying it. We have to.
And any additions for the squad tomorrow?
We'll have to wait and see.
Okay, cheers for your time, Gary. Thank you.